cheers, cheers, cheers.
How did you feel when you first arrived here in Rockypoint?
It was above my expectations, so I knew I was gonna like it, but as soon as we pulled in, I just knew that it was the right place.
And the employee here, all of their staff is very warm welcome us, so we are very happy here. We think we are very lucky that we make this move and
Hello everybody. So today, Kate, Ryan and Papa of Kate, they just arrived Rockypoint Resort, and they bought us a souvenir and whiskey, Jack Daniel. Here, special one, and some kind of beef jerky and protein bar, like dessert. Yeah, and so Dad just bought us like traditional, original
the
Chinese pastry. Yeah.
They have the different assortment.
Very famous shop.
Hi guys. Today we have a dinner with Kate, Ryan, Tay, brother of Kate, and dad of Kate. We really enjoy dinner here. This deep fried fish, sea bass deep fried fish, very famous.
This is the worst fish I've ever had in Thailand. No, this is the best fish I've had in Thailand. I really like it.
Yes. Sea bass fish, deep fry, with fish sauce and mango with sour sauce. By the way, Kate graduated from the same university of my sister, Thammasat University. And I heard that you the same level, right? Oh, same year, same semester.
In different faculty. You from which faculty? Liberal arts. And I'm from law.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Journalist and mass communication.
Okay.
JC.
How about you, Kiki? And now my dad, he speak like Chinese language with Kate dad because they came from China.
And he give Kate a new name, you know.
Suoba. So my dad just give Kate a new name. Suoba is mean reindeer. Yes. And this is Tay. He is brother of Kate, and you know what? He was born in the same day and same month. Same to me. Yes. Okay. And this Tay girlfriend. And you're gonna change the position to husband and wife, right?
That's my sister-in-law.
Oh, yeah.
Many couples came to Rockypoint for wedding.
My sister.
I saw you on the picture, the cover.
Yes.
I graduated from university, and my grandparents called me up and they said, for your graduation present, our church is going on a mission trip to Khao Lak, Banam Kim. So it was yeah, in Thailand to do work after the tsunami to help people. So
now
I,
Ryan
at that
trying to
time,
explain how to meet
I
kids.
honestly couldn't even show you where Thailand was on the map. So I said, yes, I need to see the rest of the world. So yeah, we went and did that. We spent 2 weeks helping out the Burmese workers who suffered from the tsunami, and came back for a few years. All my friends started getting married. All my friends started getting divorced. So I finally decided, you know, I think it's about time for me to get married. But looking at all my friends, I think I want to try something different. So yeah, I just joined a website and met her on it. So we got married in Louisiana 10 years ago, 10 and a half years ago. That's pretty much it.
Congratulations!
She put Thai chilies in my food ever since. Yeah. But yeah, very proud of her. She moved there, immediately had to go to school so she could work. And she did all that. She graduated on time and got her degree. Yeah, very much, very much.
What is meant to be is meant to be.
Yeah.
Thank you for the story,
Oh,
Ryan.
you're welcome. You're welcome.
Yay! Cheers, 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 cheers. Thank you, everybody. Hi, everybody. I'm JJ. Today we are at Rockypoint Resort with Kate and Ryan. So, could you please introduce yourself for a little bit?
Okay.
Hi, I'm Ryan. We're from Colorado. I'm a systems engineer team lead for a government computer system.
And I'm a registered nurse working in an operating room in Colorado.
Okay. So I have some questions to ask you guys. So let me explain to you this. Kate, she just bought our property at Rockypoint Resort. So I just want to know how did you find us?
So one day I got curious about retiring in Thailand. It had always sort of been our plan to do that, but I began to want to know more about how the process is going to work. So on YouTube, I found Thai Girl Gift and Foreigner Joe's channel, and when I first came upon their videos, they were in the process of building a home with JJ. So I became very interested in that since we would be doing it in the future. I wanted to see how the process worked, what had to be done. So about over 6 months, I followed Joe's videos with building the house.
Yes,
But let me add on that. So because of the curiosity and I want more, you know, like direct message to Joe and then keep like exchange email and talk with him for a couple months. And then I follow Gift in Instagram as well. And then we start like to talk more. And then I think it's I interest in We Home first, and then that's when I contact We Home sales Bo, right? And then Bo let me talk to you directly, and since then we've been talking.
And I remember that you just tell your dad and your family to come to see the property. So what I'm gonna say that Kate just let her family and her dad come here to take a look for her, and so everybody loves here. So eventually she decided to become our family. I mean, she decided to buy our property.
Yes, it's my JJ is very nice and show my dad to like different location in on the different properties in his family own. And then but my dad like Rockypoint the most. Yes, because it is, of course, you can see is the beach front right here, and it is very private. And it is only 10-minute drive to Tapsagan city.
Really convenient to go to the market, to the fish market. Everything here. Actually, Tosca is like quite small town, but they have everything here.
Yeah.
Yes. So may I ask you one more thing? How did you feel when you first arrived here in Rockypoint?
It was above my expectations. So I knew I was going to like it, but as soon as we pulled in, I just knew that it was the right place. So I immediately felt relaxed. My work gets me very stressed
Yes.
all of the time. So yeah, as soon as we got here, that stress just went away.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, yeah.
How about you, Kate?
You know, when you look in the picture, it can't give it all. But when you came here, it gives you it's very peaceful here.
Yeah.
It's like just immediately like relax you. Like it's like, okay, you come in here, it's very quiet. You have all this walkway and the bungalow that we got. Very similar to the background here. It's very nice, well constructed. So I'm very impressed, and the employee here, all their staff is very warm welcome us. So we are very happy here. We think we are very lucky that we make this move, and I'm very lucky because my dad and my family came all the way from Bangkok
Yes.
to make sure. And big part of that is JJ and his family as well,
Yeah.
because we live so far away on the other side of the world. So we bought property here. We want to make sure someone will able to manage it for us. And we trust in JJ that he will treat us like a
I
family.
will do my best.
Thank you.
Have anything to tell the people who watching this video or the people who interesting to buy here at Rockypoint?
Yeah, just say if you're thinking about retiring here, YouTube really is a good resource to sort of just find different people that have already done it, and you can sort of get an idea of what it might be like. But if you like what you see, I definitely recommend just book a trip and come visit for 3 weeks to a month if you can, and just see it for yourself and make sure you're going to be comfortable here. And while you're doing that, you'll meet local people so you can build trust, because it is a very scary thing to buy a property overseas, because many people don't have that experience.
Yes.
So yeah, that's kind of a good tip for me.
Yeah, so for me, I think, well, I'm agree with Ryan, but I think with technology nowadays, and with I think if you don't have any family like me here to look at a property for you, you can do the virtual video, live, Facebook, use the technology to help you see all the land and everything here. You can contact with JJ, and that might help you to make decision easier. Because for me, I think land is something you can't get more. You can't get anything remake, but land is very limited. Especially the beachfront property in Thailand, only 4 hours drive from Bangkok. And with the trust management team, with JJ and construction. And I also have my YouTube channel, Lady Golden Lotus, so you can follow that as well. It's more like my vlog channel, so I put everything on it: food, health, travel, and both here in Thailand and in Colorado and all overseas.
By the way, I will put the Kate link of her channel in my pin description. So yes, you guys can come and follow her. Okay. So next question, may I ask you why us? Why Rockypoint? Why you choose us?
So it's a few reasons. It's been her lifelong dream to own beach property.
Yes.
And as I told you before, I had never thought that would be possible for me.
Yes.
but we decided to start looking, and I knew that if we had beach property, a lot of the places I've seen in Thailand, it's very busy, very touristy, lots of motorcycles and stands. So I wanted something more peaceful than that when we retire. But I was also worried, in order to get that, would we have to live very far away from a town? You know, maybe like an hour or more. So it was, again, on YouTube, we saw Joe come visit this place. And immediately saw just how peaceful the beach view is, and he just filmed around, and we really liked what we saw. You know, we also liked that it's in America. It's really not typical for a beach to have all of the trees and everything, and I really like that part as well. And then Topsagate, you know, the town is only a 5-minute drive from here, but some other things were, I really liked that you are going to keep the resort, so we can come here and still have sort of a communal place to visit with people.
Of course, yes.
In the middle, and I also like that means people will always be around to watch over everything.
I agree with everything Ryan said. That's kind of the main point. But what I want to add on is, like, for me, I was born and raised in Bangkok. All my life is always chaotic and crazy there. And Thai people always just drive to Pattaya or Hua Hin because it's 2 hours short drive. But my dad told me, yes, we need to buy some property that we can drive from Bangkok. And at first, I even looked further down to Chumpon because the beach is very beautiful, but it's too far away. So I felt very fortunate that this is the answer, because I've been looking for this.
Because I remember last time you told me that you be looking for like more than 10 places, right?
Many places.
Many trips that my family came down, and it's during COVID, so it's kind of hard to do a lot of like visiting. But we made the decision right now due to many circumstances.
And just adding on, I also really liked that by the time we retire, the government will have built the high-speed rail link down to Hua Hin. So if we want to go to Bangkok, we can just catch the train up to Hua Hin and go up.
And Hua Hin from here is what, 1.5 hours drive, so it's not far. And I'm sure from Hua Hin we can catch the train to Tapsagay train station, which is very close to here as well, like 5 minutes drive.
So I feel really lucky as well that I got you both here. So if anything that I can do or my family can do for you, please don't be hesitate to tell us.
Thank you.
And we will do our best to taking care of you both. That's the time proof.
Yes.
Okay.
So
thank you everybody.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you Ryan. Thank you so much. So now we all have lunch together at Bar Thale, the best restaurant in Tapsagay as well. So 1 o'clock, my driver will drive Kate and her family and Ryan going back to Bangkok. So how about the food, everybody?
Yeah.
Yes. So if
Anybody come to Top Scare, I recommend you to come in this restaurant. It's called Ba Thale. Very close to Rockypoint, around 10 minutes, right? Yes. Okay, guys. Thank you. So now I let my driver, Pom, to bring Kate family going back to Bangkok. It's time to say goodbye and hope to see you soon. Have a safe drive. Okay, see you. Thank you. ครับผมสวัสดีครับ
Like and subscribe.
JJ Thai Chai Family in Thailand.
Yeah.